Okay, now Xuan. She is the new preservation character, and looking at her kit again, my god, she is full of wonders, especially Zero Cycle. Okay, I'll explain why. Okay, so we will get to the build currently. We'll see what is happening here. So, Xuan. Now, she has a little less defense than Jabba. That's totally fine. She has more defense than March 7th, as far as I can tell. Level 80, she's at this much of defense and this much of HP. So Fushan doesn't really need her defense relics at all. That's very, very good. Speed value is a little bit low for a preservation character, but I think it's doing fine so far. And 150 aggro as expected. Okay, next. But the light cone is something that I really would like to discuss in the future, so we'll get to that later. Okay, skill. Naturally, we're going to get level 8 skill most of the time, unless you're really that invested. Okay, so that means basic attack is this much. Okay, and then it's scaling on max HP. Holy shit, okay. Skill. Level 8. Skill, that means energy 30 regeneration. Okay, now there's a few trace bonus here that is tied to the skills, so this means that these are the bonus abilities. By the way, we have a portion, 65% of the damage they receive. Okay. Before this damage is mitigated by any shields to Fushan for 3 turns. Before this damage is... So that means the damage that is taken is excluding any damage that is mitigated by the shield. So Fushan is getting the most effect from this. Okay, so that means shields are not really that needed. All team members are affected by Matrix of Prescience and gain the knowledge effect, which increases the max HP by 5.2%. I'm talking about Blade here, of Fushan's max HP, and increases crit rate by 10.5%. But since Blade doesn't need the crit rate bonus unless you're pretty much under level or don't have the crit rate, then it's not needed at all. Okay, not bad. But crit damage here is actually better choice. But then again, it allows you to freely build on crit damage instead. So Fushan seems to be a good choice for Blade at the current moment. Okay, very good. When Fushan is knocked down, the Matrix of Prescience will be dispelled. Okay, just like Locha. Trace bonus, Tai, the macroscopic. When Matrix of Prescience is active, Fushan will regenerate 20 extra energy when she uses her skill. Okay, not bad. But then the thing is that this skill is already activates the Matrix of Prescience, so why do you need to use the skill again? This is weird. All team members affected by this is a bit weird actually. This is a bit weird. It says when Matrix of Prescience is active and the skill is only there to activate the Matrix of Prescience. So this one's a bit weird. Fushan will regenerate 20 extra energy when she uses the skill when the Matrix is active. Okay, this is a bit weird, but anyway, this needs more testing in the game. Liu Ren, the Sexagenary. If enemies attempt to apply crowd control debuffs to allies while the Matrix of Prescience is active, all allies will resist all crowd control debuffs applied by the enemy target during the current action. This effect can only be triggered once upon reactivating Matrix of Prescience. The number of times this effect can be triggered will be refreshed. Okay. And how many times do they resist? It doesn't really say how many times it resists during the current action. I think it says during the current action. Oh, and it says that this effect can only be triggered once. So upon reactivating the matrix. Question is, how long does matrix of prescience activate? Biggest question here. That's the biggest question. Is this matrix only activated for one time per skill activation? Or what? It doesn't really say. Okay. This is a bit weird. Upon reactivating matrix of prescience, the number of times this effect can be triggered will be refreshed. Okay, so this is really awkward. So coming to the ultimate, we generally have it at level 8. So this means that it's just damage dealing. Okay, so it's not really needed. So back to level 1. Deals quantum damage equal to Xuan's max HP to all enemies and obtains a 1 trigger count of the HP restored from Xuan's talent. Okay, so what does this mean? That means the more ultimates she triggers, the more times that HP restore can be done. So that means she's going to be the next Locha if this is the case. And from the light code, I believe she already does have energy regeneration. Hold on, let me check. I believe that is the case. If that's the case, then she might be the next Locha. Oh yes, she does. Okay, this is interesting. Tuntia, the Meta Mystic Traces bonus, when Xuan's ultimate is used, heals all other allies by 5% of Xuan's max HP plus 133, and this is a trace bonus. Okay, so she's going to be the next Locha in this case. The more ultimates she uses, then the better, and the faster she goes, the more HP she will restore. Very, very strong. Okay, talent. Bleak Bliss. Oh my god, this is a tongue twister. When Xuan has not been knocked down, Misfortune Avoidance is applied to the entire team. While affected by Misfortune Avoidance, allies take 10% less damage. That's a talent. Okay, not bad. That means this Misfortune Avoidance is permanent. If I'm understanding this correctly, HP restore will be triggered for Xuan when her HP falls to 50% or less of her max HP. Oh, so that means she's going to be like Locha's auto heal. Good. This effect will restore HP by 80% of the amount of HP she is currently missing. This effect cannot be triggered if she receives a killing blow. Okay. This effect possesses 1 trigger count by default and can possess up to 2 trigger counts maximum. So that means if you have 2 trigger counts at maximum, then she will heal? Is that what I'm understanding? I'm not sure. This part I'm not really sure. I need to test this in the game. Technique of Fortune comes Fate. Defense. After the technique is used, all team members receive a barrier lasting for 20 seconds. This barrier can block all enemy attacks. The team will not enter battle when attacked. Oh, so that means she's preventing the ambush. Entering battle while the barrier is active will have Xuan automatically activate Matrix of Prescience at the start of the battle. Oh, so becoming like Locha already. Just like, it's exactly like Locha, the preservation version of Locha. So, very good. So Locha activates Field on the talent seem like Fusha, she activates Matrix of Prescience. So if I'm understanding this correctly, the more you activate Matrix of Prescience, the more energy she regenerates, and the more times that the team is able to resist crowd control debuffs, and also the higher the team's survivability. Okay, very, very good. And offensive also, if you have the light cone. Okay, traces. Crit rate boost. Why does she need a crit rate boost? What? Why? Okay, Tai Dunjia and Liu Ren is still here. Okay, we already discussed this. HP boost, okay. She will need this. But why does she need a crit rate boost? Why is this here? Another crit rate boost. HP boost. Well, she's not as good as Locha already in this case in terms of traces. Effect rest boost. Oh, she got effect rest boost here. HP boost. So she's getting a total max HP boost by 4, 6, and 8. Very, very strong. Very strong. Okay, crit rate boost. Again. But Fushan, why is she getting crit rate? She's not going to be attacker, isn't she? Why is she getting crit rate boost here? Oh my god. Okay. Effect rest boost. Effect rest increased by 4% and crit rate boost here again. This is so awkward. Why are we getting crit rate boost all over the place? What the? Okay, let's calculate how much crit rate she's getting from here. I'm quite interested. Wait, 2.7 plus 4 plus 5.3. Wow, she's already getting 12% plus 4. Fushan has 16% crit rate bonus from her traces. What is going on? And she's not even using her crit rate at all. None of her skills use crit rate. Anyway, this is so awkward. Fushan traces a bit awkward. I don't really like the traces. Idol Lance wise, we have Dominus Mortis. All units with knowledge increase the crit damage by 30%. Oh, Blade Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunae. Oh, okay. Very good. I can really see some potential here. Optimus Felix. When Matrix of Prescience is active while any team member is struck by killing blow, all allies who were struck with by killing blow during this action will not be knocked down. Oh, great. So basically the destruction blessing out of the blue, and 70% of the max HP is immediately restored. Okay. Very interesting. So that means what I'm seeing is that so this is like Pailu in this case, but number 2 is not really needed since most of the time no allies will be knocked out of the battle. In the current meta, we see revive as being quite niche. So okay, Apex Nexus, skill increase to maximum of 15. Talent increase to maximum of 15. Okay, let's see. Skill and talent again. Okay, so it's the Matrix of Prescience. So normally you get to 12. Normally from here you get 12. So that means 6.6% max HP here. And we have a crit rate of 13.2%. Okay, not bad. Okay, then we have talent up to level 2. What's the talent? Talent can go up to level 12 in this case. So that means Fushan is not knocked down, then Misfortune Avoidance is applied to the entire team, and then all allies takes 19.6% less damage. So okay, very very good. So that means Blade will like this. Very good, very very good. Okay, let's look at the Eidolons again. Proprietor Star. When other allies under Matrix of Prescience are attacked, Xuan regenerates 5 energy. Okay. Okay, so she's becoming like Jingyuan in this case, because Jingyuan likes the 5 energy, and Jingyuan has 130 energy cost actually. So the thing is, Xuan has 135 cost, and it is the second most expensive one in the game, while Dan Heng being the most expensive at 140. So then again, we have to look at the Eidolons. And number 4 can actually solve the energy issue of having the extra 5 energy in her energy costs. So that means this can save a lot of problems. But then again, with your light cone, which has energy regeneration and the 5-star link rope, you should be able to restore a lot of energy already, but she will have that cliffhanger. That's what I believe is happening here because of the energy cost. Okay, Arbiter Primus, ultimate +2 and basic attack. But then again, Fushan doesn't really do damage, but then in the traces wise, we're having a 16% increase in crit rate boost, and I don't know why the game decided to do that. Okay, but ultimate +2, so that means we'll get an ultimate of level 12, I believe. Let's look at level 12. Just more damage, that's it. E5 not really needed. Okay, E6. Once Matrix of Prescience is activated, it will accumulate the total HP loss by all team members. Oh, Blade's mechanic in the entire battle. Fushan's ultimate damage will increase by 200%. Can she be sub DPS? What the heck? This is so awkward. Of the total HP lost by all team members in the current battle, the total HP lost by all team members in the current battle is capped at 120% of Fushan max HP. This value will be reset and re-accumulated after her ultimate has been used. So she's a bit of Blade here and there also. Really, really awkward, but okay, E6 might not be needed since she's doing damage. But then again, it feels awkward for preservation characters to deal damage, but if this is the route that she's taking due to her 16% increase in her 60% increased crit rate in her traces, then we'll have to see about that. But then again, I think 4 and 2 are the best, as well as 1 if you're using Blade. But I think 1 is not enough already, since 2 can potentially save Blade if you're running mono defense characters. That means you don't need Locha if you have to pair Fushan. That's what I'm believing if this is the case. So then again, E1 seems to be the best option, and E4 to solve her energy issues. Okay, so coming to the builds again. So for the rope, we have energy regen rope. For the sphere, we have HP percentage, body HP percentage, and boots will be speed. This is what I'm thinking. And the 2-piece will be Fleet of the Ageless, and the 4-piece will be Longevous Disciple, 2-piece Longevous Disciple, and 1 more. It can be speed or it can be any other stat that you wish. So that means 2-piece Longevous Disciple and 1 other stat you have to choose yourself. This one is you basically pick your poison from this case, but Fushan will like Fleet of the Ageless. That's what I know. Okay, good. Fushan done. Dan Heng. and Lynx, but Lynx first because Lynx is more interesting. Okay, Lynx. Oh wait, the light cone. Let's discuss the light cone. Xuan's light cone. We have a level 80 here, and defense at 529, HP at 1270. Okay, looking like Blade's level 80 starts for the HP. So not bad, not bad. Level 1 increases the max HP by 24%, energy regeneration rate by 12%. Oh, that's major. That's huge. 12% here. When the wearer's HP is reduced, all allies damage dealt increases by 9%. Reduced by how much? By 1 point? If this is the case, then Blade is going to be liking this. Hey, I think even March 7 will like this. Fire MC will also like this. All allies damage dealt increases by 9% for 2 turns. As long as the HP reduction takes place every time. So if you have the preservation characters in the team slot, then is this damage bonus stackable? If it's stackable, you're probably going to be running like March 7 and Xuan in the same team. It's quite dangerous. Okay, or Fire MC in the same team. Okay, so at every start of the wave, restore HP to all allies equal to 80% of the respective HP difference between each character's max HP and current HP. Wait a second. This can actually be good for 0 cycle clears. This is extremely good for 0 cycle clear. What the fuck? So putting this light cone onto March 7, putting this light cone onto Fire MC. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is the best. So if having 2 copies of this light cone is actually best to not superimposition it. This is my first impression of this light cone. So this light cone is bad for superimpositions since other preservation characters can actually use this. Okay, very good, very good. I'm starting to like this light cone. So getting 2 copies of this light cone and replacing Moment of Victory in some cases for more offensive build, and Fire MC will definitely like this. Very good, very good. Okay, Lynx. We have level 80 here. We have Natasha. Her best character to compare is Natasha. Let me check. Natasha. Where is Natasha? Okay, let's compare. Okay, so Lynx has 2 speed higher than Natasha. Natasha has more HP than Lynx. Natasha has less defense than Lynx. And Lynx has more attack. That's the difference. That is the difference. Okay, let's go for the skill here. We have skills at level 7 or 8. Normally we have skills at level 8. So basic attack. Normally 6 is basic attack. Okay, then we have a skill here at Salted Camping Cats at level 8. Normally this is the case. Natasha, we have skill at level 8 also in most cases. Okay, let's check. Oh, another max HP scaling unit. 50% of the max HP. Very good. Natasha's skills on attack here, but Lynx's skills on max HP. Very good. Okay, done. Pretty much. Okay, next. Restore ally for 9.8% HP of Natasha's max HP. And then for Lynx, we have a 6.8. Oh, wait. Increases the max HP by 6.8. Plus 177. Natasha can't do that. If the target character of the path of destruction or preservation, chance of them being attacked by enemies will increase greatly. Survival response lasts for 2 turns. Okay. What does this mean? What the fuck does this mean? Wait. So that means how much aggro increase? The biggest question is how much aggro increase? Okay, survival response lasts for 2 turns. And is this refreshable on using skill? Could be. It could be. It might be. Because from Blade's relics choices, from my experience, this 2 turns thing can be refreshable. So, okay, so consider this as refreshable in this case. So, restore the current HP by 11.2. Natasha here at level 8, we have 9.8 plus 248. And Lynx is offering 11.2 on level 8 and 284. Which brings the question whether outgoing healing boost is needed on Lynx or not, or just put more HP on her for the more survivability. This one needs more testing in the game. Okay, advanced surveying, which is a trace. After target with survival response is hit, Lynx regenerates 2 energy immediately. Okay, and how much is her energy? 100. Holy shit, that is actually strong. Very, very strong. Okay, so ultimate at level 8. Normally, this is the case for Natasha players also. Most Natasha players have it at level 8 and some of them at level 10 in case they can't manage their team hit points as efficiently. So the thing is, at level 8, we have 12.6% plus 319. Whereas for Natasha, we have 326 plus 12.8. Okay, so very, very similar here. Very, very similar. So brings the question whether we need outgoing healing boost on Lynx or not. But anyway, I have the relics already to test her out once she arrives, so definitely I will test her out. So dispels 1 debuff of all from all allies. So the faster she gets her ultimate, the better. So that means speed boost. Okay. When using Lynx skill or ultimate, applies continuous healing to the target ally for 2 turns. Wait a second. All allies from ultimate. So target ally, that means is applying continuous healing to all targets. Holy shit, this is cracked. This is cracked, man. Holy shit. She might be able to replace Natasha, like finally. Okay, wait. Let's see. Restoring HP equal to 3.3 plus 85. Very minimal, but anyway, it's still quite a lot. Natasha's talent here, we are having, okay, level 8. Normally we have it at level 8. So this is outgoing healing increase at HP 30% or lower. Okay, so it's totally different here. Lynx here we have, oh damn, this is strong. So at the start of each turn also, and this is how many turns? 2 turns. So that means you're getting HP for 2 turns. So it's basically like an inverse disciplinary flicker already. If the target has survival response, the continuous healing effect additionally restore HP equal to 4.2% of Lynx max HP plus 106. And how do you get survival response? From the skill. Okay, so it's 1 target only. Shit, this is cracked. So that means 3.3 plus 4.2. So that means it's 7.5% if the target has survival response plus 85 and 106. So holy shit, this is cracked. Lynx is cracked. Holy shit. This is immediately S plus tier already. And Lynx has how much HP on the details? We have 1058. Natasha has 1164. But you already know how much HP Natasha has when she has like outgoing healing boost and speed on her boot. So Natasha can go up to like 5.5k HP. So thing is, Lynx can go to 5.3k HP, and having HP on her body instead of outgoing healing boost, all her HP recovery and all her healing bonuses will be effectively be almost the same as outgoing healing boost. That's what I'm believing so far. Oh shit, this is actually strong. Okay, so technique. Chocolate energy bar. After Lynx uses her technique at the start of next battle, all allies are granted the continuous healing effect from her talent for 2 turns. Can she be used for 0 cycle clear? What the fuck? This is actually strong. The healing effect is so strong that she might be able to duo this out with Blade. So that means a duo team of Blade and Lynx might be able to push through Memory of Chaos 10 without any problem. Okay, so after Lynx uses her technique at the start of the next battle, all allies are granted the continuous healing effect from her talent for 2 turns. Okay, good. So it's basically like a talent activation immediately. Okay, great. So Eidolons next. The tracers. So advanced surveying. After targets with survival responses hit, oh, we already know this. She regenerates 2 energy, and we already know that Lynx has 100 energy cost, and it's very small. Very good. Okay, she's got a defense boost, HP boost, an effect rest boost. Okay. Survival and extreme. Extends the duration of the continuous healing effect caused by talent for 1 turn. Okay, very good. More, so that means like Natasha, more healing. So we have effect rest boost 6%, defense boost 10%. Oh, she's got defense boost. Good, very good. I think Natasha has only 1 defense boost on her traces. Let me check. 7.5 and 5. That's it. That's for Natasha. But for Lynx, we're getting a 5 and a 10%. And another 7.5% defense. And you know how important defense is in the current meta. Okay, great. Very good. Already very strong traces here from Lynx. We have exploration techniques. Chance to resist crowd control debuffs increases by 35%. But Locha has a 70%. Okay, so it's a less bonus than Locha, but she already has so much effect rest in the kit, like 4%, 6%, and that's it. Okay, very good. So that means Broken Keel. I'm thinking of Broken Keel or Fleet of the Ageless here for Lynx. Either one is good. So okay, max HP increased by 6%, another defense, and another max HP. So very good. All of this will add up. And then HP for 4% and max HP by 8%. Okay, so let's calculate the max HP boost that she gets. Okay, so 8 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6 again plus 4. So she's got a 28% max HP boost from her traces. Oh shit, that's cracked. The traces here are really strong. All of the traces are so good for Lynx. Love it. Lynx is really becoming a new favorite from what I see here. Okay, Eidolons. Morning of Snow Hike. When healing allies with HP equal to lower of 50%, Lynx outgoing healing increases by 20%. This effect also works on continuous healing. So that means her survival response will also get affected. Okay, very good. E1 already mitigates the need of an outgoing healing boost on your relic slot. Well done! Well done! Holy shit, Lynx is freaking overpowered. Okay, number 2, Noon of Portable Furnace. A target with survival response can resist debuff application for one time. So that means you don't need effect rest on... You don't need too much effect rest on your blade. Finally, okay, very good. Afternoon of Avalanche Beacon. Skill +2. Basic attack plus... basic attack. A bit bad here, but anyway, skill, we have a skill increase here, so let's see what the skill does. Level 12. Normally skill can go all the way to level 12, so that means 8% of max HP plus 222, so restore HP by 12.8 and 356. Okay, very good, very good. This needs more testing though. This one here needs more testing. I will be getting an E6 Lynx to test out when she arrives, so don't worry. I will be testing everything from E0 to E6. So E4, Dust of Warm Campfire. When survival response is gained, increases the target's attack by an amount equal to 3% of Lynx max HP for one turn. Okay, so Blade won't really like this one, but the thing is, Seele will like this since Seele is so freaking frail. She's like glass cannon. Okay, so that means 4 is pretty good for like very how do I call it? Very frail teammates like potentially Jingren if you build him wrongly like me, or Seele if you build her correctly with too much attack. So 4 can actually work for these characters. 5. Knight of Oral T. Ultimate and Talent. But normally Ultimate and Talent will go up to level 12 only, although it says a maximum of level 15. So let's check that out. Talent level 15. Okay, so dispel 1 debuff of all allies and restore HP equal to 14.4 plus 400. Okay, let's check Natasha's again. We have skill here with ultimate at level 12 and talent. Talent is completely different, I know, but let's see. 14.7 and 409. Oh, so that means Natasha's heals a little bit more than Lynx. Okay, fair note. But Natasha already needs outgoing healing boost for the max effect, so maybe Lynx might need outgoing healing boost also. But the thing is that Natasha's Eidolons doesn't increase the outgoing healing boost, that's it. She doesn't increase straight outgoing healing boost from the Eidolons of Natasha, so that means from Lynx E1 you might actually you might not need the outgoing healing boost on your body. That's what I like to think. Okay, so there is 6x Dawn of Explorer's chart. Further increases the survival response max HP increment effect, which is equal to 6% of Lynx max HP. Okay, so how much does the survival response look like now with a level 12? In case you have a E6. Oh, okay, so 8 plus 222. Eidolons here, which is 6. Okay, so that means you get a 40% max HP bonus from the max HP increment effect. And guess what? Blade will like this. Blade will love this. Since Blade gets a max HP bonus of 20% from E4, so that means 20 plus 20 plus 14. So that means he's getting a 50 odd percent. Shit, my math is bad, but anyway, 14. So 54%. Blade is getting a 54% max HP bonus with E4 and E6 Lynx. Holy shit. He is overpowered. That means Lynx is actually the best healer for Blade now. Since Blade doesn't like to be healed too much also, because the more healing Blade gets, the worse his damage becomes from his ultimate. Oh, that's very good. That's good. Increases effect rest by 30%. Effect rest of the survival response or effect rest of Lynx? I'm not really sure about this one here. I'm not. It's not very specific. But anyway, very strong. So with all these stats, Lynx should be able to survive, and Lynx should be able to use a defense body or HP body in case too much HP recovery. Very strong, very strong. Love this. Okay, so that means the build here will be speed boots, energy regen rate, rope, HP sphere, and a HP or defense percentage body. And longevous disciple 2-piece, and then speed set 2-piece. Or you can switch out speed set with another set if you have too much speed substats. And then for the 2-piece is either Flee of Ageless or Broken Kill. Okay, that's the build I'm going for Lynx. Okay, so that means characters wise we have Dan Heng next. Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunae. Okay, let's go back to the light code here. Okay, we need to compare. Actually, Dan Heng cannot be compared with Blade nor with Clara because he's totally different. But anyway, Dan Heng here we have 1241 HP, 363 defense, 698 attack. Okay, let's check the stats with Clara. Clara has pretty similar values. Albeit a little bit different, but Clara has more attack. For some reason, more defense also. And less speed. So Dan Heng will like speed. Okay, so that means let's check Blade one more time just to be really sure. Okay, so that means wow, okay, wait, this is quite interesting. Dan Heng has less defense than Blade. Dan Heng has also less defense than Clara. Oh, that's bad. And this defense here is like Luo Cha. Wow, he's as weak as Luo Cha. He's as weak as Luo Cha. Wait, where's Luo Cha? Oh my god. Luo Cha has 756 attack. Dan Heng is 698. Dan Heng has 363 and Luo Cha has 363. That means Dan Heng might need defense percentage in one of his stats to make up, because you get it right. Ting Yun and Luo Cha is a very similar comparison here. So let's look at Ting Yun again. 396 defense, but she gets targeted way too often, and you know how frail she is. Yeah, so back to the main point, we have Luo Cha and Dan Heng side by side, and already Luo Cha looks tankier than Dan Heng. That's what I'm seeing. So Dan Heng might need defense percentage on him. I need to see his kit again. Okay, so speed 102 with aggro 125. So pretty standard. Okay, so here he will have his charge attacks and all his different forms of attacks here. So at skill basic attack level 7, that's most likely the case. And then his skill will be at level 8 not for normal players, or level 10 for the most invested players. Okay, so let's go. How does this work? Enhances basic attack. Enhancements may be applied to 3 times consecutively. Using this ability does not consume skill points and is not considered as a skill. Okay, so similar like Blade. We have enhancing basic attack, beneficent Lotus one time transforms basic attack into Transcendence, and then transforms into Divine Spear, Fulgurant Leap, and then Fulgurant Leap is the last one here. So that is 4 stages of the basic attack. Okay, so that means when unleashing Divine Spear or Fulgurant Leap, so it's 3 or 4, 1 stack of Dominating Roar is gained before every hit, starting from the 4th hit. Each stack of Dominating Roar increases Dan Heng IL's crit damage by 10.5%. And at level 10 for the most invested, we have 12% crit damage. Okay, very good, very good. Good. For max of 4 stacks. And this stacks last until the end of his turn. Oh! Okay, so every hit he will get 1 stack. So that means the more hits he performs, the more stacks he gets. Is that what I'm seeing here? And that means crit damage of 12% times 4, that means 36%. Oh shit. Okay, so each stacks lasts until the end of his turn. Okay, good. Let's look at Divine Spear and Fulgurant Leap then. With oh wow, 120 weakness break on the Fulgurant Leap here. Holy shit. With a spread of 60 and 7 hit attack. So that means 5 hit attack here also. So that means the thing is, every hit he's going to get 10.5% or 12% for max of 4 stacks. So that means he's getting max stacks on Divine Spear and Fulgurant Leap. Okay, good. 4th hit onwards, simultaneously deal imaginary damage equal to 66% of Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunai's attack to adjacent targets. Oh, okay, so it's like a splash damage. Okay, unleashes a 7 hit attack. So that means he's getting 4 hits. So that means 4 hits increases his crit damage by X amount of percent. So that means the thing is, if you're going to do this, you're going to get crit damage increase for the next 3 hits. That's why Fulgurant Leap is the best way to go. So the more Fulgurant Leaps you're able to perform, the better. But according to our testing, initial testing from the Blade versus Dan Heng, or Blade and Dan Heng versus Yanqing, we tested Dan Heng out at this point in the game. We've been using Fulgurant Leap for the entire battle. We don't need to even use Divine Spear. So that means 100% uptime Fulgurant Leap, and that means 100% uptime for 12.5% from level 10 skill for the remaining 3 attacks of the 7 hit attack. So shit, this is actually strong. Holy crap. Dealing imaginary damage equal to 550% of Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunai's attack to single enemy target. From the 4th hit onward, simultaneously deal imaginary damage equal to X amount of percent of Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunai's attack to adjacent targets. And this is a level 7 skill because I'm assuming E4 or E2, no, E3 or E5. So yeah. So coming back to skill level 5. Why do I say skill level 5? Is basic attack level 5, so 162. Still a very good multiplier, not bad. Okay, so that means well done here. He's doing lots of damage to even adjacent targets, so that means crazy amount of splash. And okay, let's look at Blade again. How much splash does he do? Basic attack at level 7. 44% of his max HP to adjacent targets. And okay, and then Clara. Clara is how much? Clara also splashes, but only via ultimate, just to let you know. So level 10. 50% of the damage dealt to the target enemy. Okay, so Clara scales on damage dealt. Dan Heng scales on imaginary damage. I mean the raw start of imaginary damage percent. So okay, fair enough. And then Blade is scaling on max HP. Done. Wow, okay, so that means the more imaginary damage, the better. So that means if this is the case, imaginary damage sphere. Okay, level 1 here and level 10 ultimate. Okay, level 10 ultimate unleashes a 3 hit attack, deals imaginary damage equal to 300% of Dan Heng's attack to a single enemy target, and imaginary damage equal to 140%. By the way, this is less than the basic attack at level 5, so bear that in mind. So that means his basic attack is doing more damage than his ultimate in this case. So, and he obtains 2 Squamma Sacrosancta. Okay, that means 2 stacks of Abyss Flower, like something like that. So a max of 3 Squammas can be possessed at any time. Dan Heng may consume an equivalent number of Squamma Sacrosancta instead of skill points. Oh, okay, so that means he's like Blade in this case. Just like Blade doesn't consume skill points upon using skill, and then basic attack, and then the next turn he will consume skill points. Okay, so very good here. Consuming Squamma Sacrosancta is considered spending skill points. Okay, done. That means here, it doesn't really say how many skill points are needed to convert the basic attacks into the Transcendence, Divine Spear, and Fulgurant Leap. It doesn't really say how many skill points is required, but from our initial testing, it is only 1 skill point. And shit, this is really strong. Okay, that means Dan Heng is a less tanky version of Blade, essentially. But damage numbers wise, I can't tell for now because I'm not the expert of damage dealers. I'm only an expert of abundance characters and support characters, so I can't say too much here. Okay, talent, we have Righteous Heart at level 10 or level 8, but most players are going to go for level 8 anyway. So Dan Heng gains 1 step Righteous Heart after each hit unleashed during an attack. Righteous Heart increases his damage by 8.7% up to 6 stacks. Okay, so if these stacks last until the end of his turn. Okay, so that means every time he gets after each hit unleashed during an attack, so that means 1 hit will get 1 stack of Righteous Heart if this is what I'm seeing. And this is by default 1 stack up to 6 stacks. So that means how to trigger all 6 stacks is only through the Fulgurant Leap. So the more Fulgurant Leaps you get, the more stacks you get and 100% uptime of talent and 100% uptime of dominating raw. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, these stacks last until the end of his turn. So that means every attack that he does from Fulgurant Leap, he's able to maintain 100% uptime. Done. Okay, Starville. At the start of the battle, immediately regenerates 15 energy. Oh, okay, like Serval, Jingyuan. Actually, not Jingyuan, but more like Serval, because Serval also does the same thing. Okay, increases the chance to resist crowd control debuff by 35%. Okay, so something like Lynx and Locha, but this is the identical value of Lynx. So 35%. Joe anew. This character's crit rate increases by 24% when dealing damage to an enemy targets with imaginary weakness. Wow, that means it's very difficult to put defense percentage into his stats. It's very difficult. So you need a very, very strong healer like Losha to help Dan Heng survive. That's it. So and then Dan Heng will really like to be placed against Kokolea or like Kafka, for example, where they have imaginary weaknesses. So that's the most ideal damage dealer for them. Okay, good. Let's take a look at the traces. Starville. And okay, done. Crit rate boost. Traces here, that means... Okay, let's take out the calculator again. Crit rate boost of 2.7% plus 4% here plus 5.3 plus how many? That's all. Okay, so that means that's all the crit stats he's getting. So that means 24%. That's what I'm seeing here. Or is my calculations a bit wrong? Let me do it again. 2.7 plus 4 plus 5.3. 12%. Okay, so that means Dan Heng is getting 12% crit rate from his traces. Oh, okay, very strong. Imaginary damage boost. How much percentage he's getting? Let me check again. 3.2 plus 4.8 plus 4.8 again. Oh shit, okay, 4.8 times 2 plus 3.2 plus 6.4. 44.6%. Holy shit. He's getting a 44.6% imaginary damage boost here. What the... Wait. Something doesn't look right with my calculation. 4.8 plus 4.8. Oh yeah, I forgot to calculate this one here. No wonder. Okay, and then I multiplied by 4.8 also. Okay, so plus 6.4. Okay, so that means he's getting a 22.4% imaginary damage boost. Well done. That means he's going to be the next Blade for sure. That means let's look for Blade again. How many he's getting on his traces? Oh, he doesn't even get wind damage boost on his traces. Wow. Okay. Well, not to worry. Not to worry. Okay, so that means crit rate boost and HP boost. He's got HP boost here and another HP boost here. So that means he's getting 4% HP plus 6%. So that means 10% here. Okay, good. Very good. So this kid is focusing too much on offense. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so E1, Theta to Sky, increases the number of stackable Righteous Heart by 4. And his default is Righteous Heart, where is it? 6. So that means 4. He increases to 4. But 10 stacks. Is he able to get all 10 stacks of Righteous Heart? But then Fulgurant Leap says that it is a 7-hit attack. So that means, is he only able to get 7 hits out of the 10 stacks? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh, but it says unleash during an attack. So that means ultimate should also count as an attack. And how? Okay, so that means ultimate counts as a 3-hit attack. So this means that if you are going to use an ultimate and a Fulgurant Leap together, you will get all 10 stacks, provided you do it in the same turn. So that means the most efficient way is to use your Fulgurant Leap, get your ultimate energy as soon as possible, then at the same turn you use the ultimate, and then he does a shit ton of damage according to the Eidolons. 1 extra stack of Righteous Heart will be gained for each hit per attack. Okay, so that means... Oh, okay, so that means he can also do ultimate and then Fulgurant Leap. Okay, so that means if he does Fulgurant Leap alone, he should be able to get all the stacks of Righteous Heart also. So that because 1 extra hit per attack, so that means Fulgurant Leap unleashes 7 hits. So that means plus 1 extra for each hit. That means Dan Heng is definitely able to get all 10 stacks. But if you're going to maintain all 10 stacks of Righteous Heart, that means you're still going to do the Fulgurant Leap and ultimate on the same turn. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, Imperium on Cloud 9. After using his ultimate, Dan Heng IL's action is advanced forward by 100% and gains 1 extra Squamous Sacrosancta. Okay. 100%. That means he's going to be like Su Shang, where Su Shang is so good at interrupting via ultimate. So when Su Shang uses her ultimate, she is able to fast forward by 100% and then she's able to launch a skill. Just like that. Wow, damn. That means Dan Heng is Su Shang version 2. Okay. Very, very good. E2 is disgusting. 3. Skill and basic attack. Okay. Oh, skill and basic attack. And you already know that basic attack does more damage than ultimate anyway, so... Oh, Rutilant Arena! That means Dan Heng will like Rutilant Arena. Dracor Liber. Okay, that's very strong. Damn! Okay, that's very strong. And then here he's doing 550% and 198% of the splash. Oh fuck, that is strong. Oh, Dan Heng is a must pull if you don't have Blade or Clara. Okay, Zephyrs Bliss. Buff provided by Dominating Roar persists until the end of this character's next turn. Dominating Roar. Until the next turn. Until the next turn? What do you mean? That means... Oh! An extra turn here. Okay, so that means from 1 turn to 2 turns. That's it. That means he's able to use this crit damage again for the next, for the previous, how do I say this in words? For the next 4 attacks in the Fulgurant Leap, yeah, that's what I want to say. In the next 4 attacks of the Fulgurant Leap in the next turn, he is going to still make use of the crit damage bonus from E4. Oh shit! That's strong. That's really strong. Okay. 5 Fall is the Bride. Ultimate and Talent. Okay, let's check. Up to level 12. Okay, so that means 324 and 151, and still less than our basic attack to level 7 because that's the max, and still less damage. Was E5 really needed? But then you got talent upgrade here, so that's actually nice. He increases damage by 11% up to 6 stacks. Oh, okay, good. Very good. So that means he's getting an extra 6% more damage from his talent at E5. Okay, done. E6, Rain returned. After any other ally uses the ultimate, the imaginary respect. Oh shit! Of course, E6. E6 is definitely disgusting. So like quantum wristband, imaginary wristband, same thing. And next Fulgurant Leap attack increases by 20% up to 3 stacks. And Fulgurant Leap by default, you're using it on every turn anyway, so that means more damage. Holy shit, Dan Heng is broken. Dan Heng is really broken. So okay, so Blade versus Dan Heng, that's the biggest comparison when Dan Heng comes live. Okay, so next, what is the build for Dan Heng? It will be Rutilant Arena, definitely. Since everything on his kit is based on his basic attack, and his basic attacks are doing so much more damage than his ultimate, and his skill is only just changing the modes of the basic attack, just like how Blade works. Okay, so Rutilant Arena with a imaginary damage bonus sphere. Um, Rope is really hard to pick. The rope might be attack percentage. It could be attack percentage or energy regen rate for the stacks, because from you see the ultimate here, we have the stack increases here. So the more Squamous Sacrosanctus you get, the less skill points you get. So this is a very strong debate on whether energy regen rope is better or attack percentage is actually better. So let's actually test this out in the later game. Okay, so the 4-piece set, it will be the imaginary set, which is, let's see what the imaginary set does. Wastelander's breeding. Okay, so that means the Wastelander set increases the imaginary damage, and when when attacking debuff enemies. So Dan Heng might not be able to use the 4-piece unless Dan Heng is paired with a Silver Wolf. That is the thing. So Silver Wolf implants weakness or use a basic attack to implant a bug, and then Dan Heng can use the 4-piece. Okay, very good. Very good. But then Dan Heng can never use the imprison part, because Dan Heng doesn't really use imprison, doesn't really imprison enemies on his kit unless he performs a weakness break. So Dan Heng might not be able to use a 4-piece Wastelander set. So instead, he might be able to use a 2-piece imaginary damage set and then a 2-piece Musketeer of Wildweed. That's what I believe. This is what I believe. Okay, pretty much it. Okay, very, very good. 2-piece imaginary, 2-piece Musketeer of Wild Wheat. And then the 2-piece Musketeer of Wild Wheat for Dan Heng IL will be using a crit damage body, definitely crit damage, because he's stacking way too much crit rate already on his pieces here and from his traces. So, and from his light code, okay, let's take a look at his light code. We have Defiant to Death. That means crit rate again, another crit rate bonus. So that means it's actually better to use a crit damage body in this case, just like how my blade functioned. So, well done. That means Dan Heng will be able to use a crit damage body without any regret and to the best use, and Dan Heng will be able to use attack percentage boot, not speed boot, because other characters in like Blade, Sele, they're all using attack percentage boot, but Jinyan's case is a bit different. He can use attack or speed since Lightning Lords is his main damage, his main damage output. So that means Dan Heng will definitely use an attack boot. That's for certain. And then we have the crit damage body. So that's pretty much it. So there is 2-piece Wastelander set, 2-piece Musketeer of Wild Wheat, crit damage body, attack boot, energy regen rate or attack rope. This one needs some testing. And then the sphere is imaginary damage. And then substats, you want to focus on crit rate and then focus on defense percentage, because defense percentage in Dan Heng is lacking. He's just as weak as Locha. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, done. So what is the light cone saying is that we have a level 2, level 1, and all the superimposition levels here. So that means 3% increase for each superimposition, as well as a 1% increase for the energy regen rate only. And that's quite huge. But Dan Heng is 140 cost, so you have to keep that in mind. On his ultimate, 140 cost. This is the newest, biggest number that we've ever seen on the ultimate. So well done, well done. Okay, that's pretty much it for the review here. That's pretty much for the